That's an interesting question because I'm in New Zealand and paid New Zealand dollars, but by New Zealand dollars, it's closing in on $3,000. Okay, it's still raining. Alloy furnace is... yeah, but I don't have an alloy furnace. Uh, you can make an iron one, I suppose. Refined iron ingot. Two iron furnaces. Alright. Okay. I'll have to get into that at some point, so... five, 10, 16. I too need night. For starlight. No, I think I'm gathering starlight. I'll come back to that in a bit. 16 of you. Alright, these need to be cooked. Well, I mean, maybe it doesn't make any sense. Who knows, tech? I choose not to think about it. That's what I was gonna do. I keep coming down here thinking about what I was gonna be down here for, and it was to make a platform thing. So I need a couple of red flowers. That's fine, we just grab some bones. Perfect. Two? No, 6. And 4 of you. Crafting table. Duh. Platformer. Also, I realized I need to get up to the thingy. Because I have a resonator to make. Oh boy. I have neither the gold nor the aquamarine. Gold. Aquamarine. Ow. Go away, skeleton. No. Don't care. Oh, so now I find an enderman. I was trying to get an ender pearl last night. Aquamarine, gold, starlight, marble. Out of my life. Thank you. Okay, so this thing, you hold it. And you'll start seeing clouds on the ground if you are lucky. And again, it's one of those things that you want to do at night. There's a lot of Endermen around. You're looking for a place that basically looks incredibly foggy. Because that place is going to have a lot of starlight. It's where starlight is most concentrated. And you want to put your crafting table in that position. Basically, that's how that works. No. I think my shields are in my backpack. I will precariously move around this mountain and hopefully the creeper will not be able to find me. I'm really hoping there's going to be a good spot somewhere on my island. Maybe it has to be in the other hand. I don't know. I mean, I could just read the journal. Yo, journal. What up? Placing your altar. Yeah, okay. Looking up at the sky seems like any other star, however, the light they send varies from position to position. The light of one star overlays with others, causing it to either amplify in strength or just vanish entirely. Placing your altar in whatever construct you come up with in the future and potentially collect the volatile light at positions where the light is amplified might be very important. Finding such positions by just plainly observing the sky at different positions seems tedious and very time-consuming. Advice that somehow helps you visualize those overlapping light waves would be most convenient. It does not replace the need for exploring to find a suitable place, but should make them much easier to spot at night. So nothing about which hand it should be in, so I'll hold it in the right hand. Out of here, sheep. Also, I heard that baby zombie. Yeah, there he is. Please leave. Please leave. Right. No! Go away, skeleton. You're not welcome right now. No, stop it. Where are you? And why? I want to murder you for your insolence. Okay. So anyway, looking for starlight crossing areas. Oh, stop. Just stop. Okay. Back to hunting for starlight. We have nothing. We might just be super unlucky with my island. There may just be no starlight patches on this island anywhere. Yes, I hear you, baby zombie. I'm choosing to ignore you. One of these days I'll lose you. Oh, off goes creeper. I did see it out of the corner of my eye as I ran past it. It's getting daytime. I think we've lost our chance. Oh, good. I'm stuck in a hole with a baby zombie and a spider. Get out of my life. Thank you. This is the one thing about astral sorcery. It's very dangerous to explore, because everything demands you do it at night. Occasional creeper holes all over my island as well. What the heck? There we go. Alright. Yeah, that definitely got starlight. What about the rain tanks? You still don't think it's raining at all, and you have nothing in you. Well, you might have something in you, actually. It was said that it doesn't necessarily render. No, there's nothing in there. Oh yeah. Alloy furnace. Now I have to be sure about where I put this, because I'll lose it. Here it goes. Blocks the nice diagonal texture, but whatever. So now I can make bronze if I want. Right. I'm wondering now that the lunchbox is open. No. Platformer. Just putting it places. Okay. So we probably want that one, right? Yeah. So as far as I know, I put wood in there. I mean, it has an information thing. Storage used to store materials needed for crafting. Okay. So, cool. 2. Materials needed are available here to craft. Deconstruction. Platforms can be broken down here. Alright. Stack size must be equal or greater to the amount received when crafting. Output buffer used as a temporary storage for automation. This must be empty before more can be crafted. Material choice defines the look of the material used. Okay. So if I do double spruce, I get spruce. I make some ramps. I make some more ramps. And so if I nope. Nope. I'm going to need I should probably start at the mill actually and work my way back. Wooden platform. I definitely want some wooden platforms. I'm going to need more spruce wood. But Chris, you're welcome to ask the chat, but I probably won't be able to answer you personally because I'm focused on stuff here. What's this one? Is that the upper platform? Maybe that's the one that I actually wanted. We shall see. And then I want wooden frame. What's this one? Wooden rise. I don't know where you would use that rise. That's a handle. I'm going to use frames for now. Okay. So, in my brain matter, Yeah, that places it down there, which is not where I want it. So it must be this one. Yep. So, I'll do this. Okay. And this, and this, and this. All the way down. Okay, so I'm going to have to dig in. I didn't need scaffolding after all. My angle by eye was off. Why do you look different? Alright. What wooden... What, oh, I'm out of spruce. I have some dark oak, but that's not what I want. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some wood cutting. I can change the look of things later on as well. This would be funny. This is what I used to do to jungle trees, and I can do it to this particular tree right here. So I spiral staircased these as well. I'd go all the way to the top of a jungle tree using a spiral staircase, and then I would cut it on the way back down. Okay, my axe broke. 7 will do. Can slowly work on that tree as time goes on. My windmill is running. What? What? Broken gearbox. What do I do about that? Okay, internet. Better than wolves. Gearbox. Loading, loading. Keep in mind it can be rotated by right-clicking it with an empty hand. The input side must face the axle. Redstone power. Thunderstorms. Thunderstorms will destroy the first gearbox connected to ending windmill. If the redstone power is switched off during the thunderstorm, the gearbox breaks immediately. Only 2 gold nuggets and no redstone dust are dropped from the destroyed box. In many situations, build a mechanical... Okay, so basically I have to break it. Come back here. Have to break it and replace it. Which is unfortunate, because that's going to take wood. Well, I have the latch and I have the cogs, but I don't have the straight up planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Latch. And my axe broke. Well, it's already broken now, Tech. Because I broke it with the wrong thing. You tried to yell at me in chat. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sticks. Sticks for X. Axe for chopping. Oh no, not this again. Pay attention. This recipe is not working. Right? It is not working. This is an axe chopping recipe. However, if I disconnect and reconnect. Hi, Kiwi. And then try to do the axe choppy recipe. It works. No idea why. Really strange. My gearbox is in third. Oh. Why did it drop a piece of wood then? Oh my god. God. Well, you know what? I am not immune to being bad at things. That's my excuse. I saw it from the bottom. That is a good point. You got me, Tech. You got me. I am bad and should feel bad. At least I have a repaired thingy now. A repaired thingy. I know you were trying to spam. I know you were. Streamer blindness is real. I was tunnel visioned on fixing it my way, so I wasn't looking at chat, which was a dumb thing to do, obviously. Okay. I don't actually have a shut-off for this. So, whatever though, right? Boop. Boop. This one. Whoa. Oh, no. There we go. We back. I can't even remember what I needed this wood for. But by gum do I have this wood. Well, that has that wood. I should probably be one higher, I guess, to prevent that. I was sneak right clicking it. Stream will probably have to update. Wood platforms. Thank you. Thank you. My team is keeping me on track. Right. This. Now, platform. Nope, at platform. I need you, which means I need red dye. There was a third flower. That is a creeper. Please don't see me because I don't care. And then I need 2 more iron bars. If you're gonna, yeah, okay. I was about to say, if you're gonna do that, you gotta come down here. And I'm fighting you without a shield because I'm apparently broken in the head. But there we go. Platform. Monkey wrench. Eat some food. I am freezing. Get here. I'm freezing because my wool has broken. I'm going to have to chase the sheep around my island and get them to give me wool. In the meantime, though, I can actually put this and this on. This. These are basically broken, so I'll just throw them away. They'll break next time I'm hit. Okay. Hi. You stood in the campfire, you dummy. Red monkey is sleeping. Sure, I'll sleep too. Okay. Learned my lesson there. Wrench. Okay, that's rotation. That's form. There we go. Cool. So this... Is that the one I want? Yeah, it's the one I want, I reckon. Or is it? Do I want that one? I don't think it really matters. Whoa. Please don't freeze to death me. Yeah, I think that was nice. You were naked and afraid. That, believe it or not, that show doesn't show in New Zealand, but I hear a lot about it and it's the butt of many jokes. Oh, please heat up. And my lunchbox is empty. This one. And this one. And this one. What about you? You're good. And you. And you. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Right. Eat the food, Tina. Okay. No, we have apple skin. Apple skin right there. You can see the saturation. Sawdust. Away you go. And make a season clock. A season. 4 quartz and a redstone. Redstone, quartz. And then do this. And I know that you're gonna get grumpy at me, Tech, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm making sticks in my thing rather than turning them into molding first. Sorry, has to be done. By has to, I mean it doesn't have to be done, but I'm being lazy. Item frame. Right, it is fall. Fall into winter. Grumpy Tech is grumpy. Oh, I don't know why. Maybe I have to hold shift. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a conflict with Quark. Because Quark adds its own food thing, doesn't it? Let's take a look at that. Quark should be a client-side thing, surely. Tweaks. Slabs, double doors, Enderman. Nah. Vanity, misc, management. Management? Wow. Alright, those are pushed off screen. Hang on. Don't like doing this, but... Ah! It frightened me into clicking again, and I clicked 3D anaglyph. The pain. Food tooltips under tweaks. Thanks, Serious Creeper. I'll take a look once this sorts itself out. Yeah. This is why I said I'll try yesterday when you guys asked me to do an anaglyph screenshot for you for the Discord. Because... there it goes. Okay. Now I turn it off again. It disables itself if you have Apple Skin, but maybe Apple Skin hasn't re-implemented it, so it might be worth turning it on forcibly. You have 3D glasses, but you're not getting a 3D experience. Because I do not. And probably neither does my stream. Come on. Right. Now, that's what I meant to do. Change it to normal. Now it's tiny. And I might not have even had to do that anyway. Tweaks. Food tooltip. Force enabled. This feature disables itself if any of the following mods are loaded. Apple Skin. This is done to prevent content overlap. You can turn this on to force the features to be loaded even if the above mods are also loaded. Default, false. Minecraft restart required. Okay, so I'd actually have to force that on in the written configs. That's annoying. But oh well, I'll have to do that some other time. Now to change my GUI back so that it is actually large enough for me not to have to strain my eyes. There we go. Cool. I'm glad I was not murdered by anything while that was happening. Hi, Ice Killer KW123. You have a shout out because you demanded a shout out. I hope you enjoyed your shout out. I shouted him out, but good. I'm always willing to do things because people pester me to. This one, and this one, and this one. Okay. Great. No handrails needed because there's no fall to your death from here. Oh no, Ice Killer is going to be in the final vid. You see, the point in pointing out his demand for being shout out is the bit that people are probably going to point and laugh at. The way that I stream in particular is so that the focus is the content. I absolutely despise the meta of how do I want to do this one? I absolutely despise the meta of shouting out people. You're already part of the stream by being a part of the group that interacts. There shouldn't be this requirement to be heard, so to speak. Well, it's funny that you mentioned Kiwi, that anything that gets in the way of streamers doing their thing, you tend not to like personally. Because it's really weird. The meta in terms of things at the moment is like shout out whenever somebody subscribes, shout out whenever somebody their subscription ticks over for another month, shout out whenever somebody says hi. Like, if I'm going to interact with part of my audience, I want to be interacting with my audience because they're interacting with what the content is going on the screen, not necessarily the fact that they happen to be a Twitch subscriber and just appeared, So I talk to Geek and Serious Creeper and Kiwi Amatros and Phoenix Monkey and Shadow Whisper and everybody in my chat because they are interacting with me doing what I'm doing in front of me. And I think that's far more important. Yeah. Your name gets said all the time because you're actually interacting with me. And when you're yelling at me about gearboxes, exactly. That's when you get your shout out. It's too true. Too real. Can I go the other direction? No. Okay. So, well, I could probably go the other direction by doing that one, can't I? Or is that not how this works? Because I particularly want that. There we go. So if I do this, and then I do that, no. It's the same direction whichever way you click. I will put railings on these, by the way. These higher up ones. but I have a wood problem at the moment, mostly because I had an axe problem, which can now be solved, so that's fine. Yeah, it would be nice if you could do something like control right click and it brings up like a GUI to be like, okay, which one do you want? That would be nice. You can shift right click if you want, but if you also want, you can do a thing and it's better. Do a thing and it is better. I am so verbose. Right, let's tackle this giant tree now. I have a brand new copper axe. Yeah, I think platforms in general makes it, once you get used to it, right, it's one of those things that you have to get used to, unfortunately. But I think once you get used to it, platforms makes making those tricky things where you make awesome rail mine shafts down to bedrock a lot quicker. But you just kind of have to have learnt how many clicks it is to get to something, and where the best place to position things are. Like that's what happened with carpenter's blocks as well. You learned that you could get certain blocks automatically by learning the position that you wanted to click, and that worked just great. But first of all, you had to learn it, and it wasn't intuitive. It'd be much nicer if these things were intuitive, but they are not necessarily intuitive. Because devs made them, and not players. And that's just the way it tends to go. Because what is intuitive to a dev is not necessarily intuitive to a player, especially devs that only get to test things 10 minutes at a time, rather than having all day to test something, like somebody who builds an entire mansion out of chisel bricks. It's only through time and effort that we find out what really works in the end. Oh, I left you on. Whoops. Something needs to be done about that. Hang on, I have an idea. I have an idea. A vacuum. I hope you do not need ember, but you should be easy enough to make. I only have 2 lead. Alright. This is why I was so excited whenever I found lead. Do you have ember left? You do have ember left. Cool. Make me you on ingots. Yeah. I'm always paranoid that I left the plate press in there. Make me lead. Alright, we have lead. That's great. I'll leave that running for a bit and come back to it to turn it off so I'm not wasting ember, but I need an item pipe. Now I hope this does not need ember to run. What the heck? Oh, left and right. How did I do that with my brain muscle? Okay. Well, you still down there? You are still down there. How do you work? You know what I can do? No, it's not in my bag. I can be smart and get the codex and read about it. Because that's, like, smart to do. Item vacuums is a means of sucking items into the world. Simply power it with redstone and it will draw it. Oh my god, that's what you were saying, Sirius. Sorry, I didn't know what you were referring to when you said redstone, so... my bad. I need this. And I need this. I throw sticks out all the time and then I end up needing sticks for more levers. Are you an inventory, or am I going to have to attach an inventory to you? I'm going to need to attach an inventory to you. That is fine. I will have 6. Alright. You. Here. Okay. And then, it's going to be super cool. I'm going to do this. Wrench. This way. This way. Yeah. Okay. Cheating for a good cause. So we do this. And then we put a spruce chest on the back. We give it some power. Boop. 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 That. Maybe that decayed though. No, it worked! Haha! So. At some point I'll automate this and then I won't have to stand here with all this noise. But oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay. Oh, you know what? You down there or up here? You're down there. That's fine. I don't mind. You this chest or the other chest? You are this chest. Boop, boop. So now when that's on, this is on. Let's take like 3 of you. Well, let's just take all of it actually. I'll leave the bark and sawdust in there. The 3 was because I want to put 3 stacks in here. And the rest can go in here. Victory! Tree-based victory. Let's make like a tree and leaf. Jokes. Jokes are funny. I know I could have just shift clicked that. Shush. Whoa. No, no, no. Okay, don't shift click that. Problem with that interface, if you ask me. Whoops. I'm gonna Unmake those. I remembered that you could unmake them. Oh, shush. Forever, just shush. Right. And then I'm going to need some of you. I'm actually going to be super wasteful here. Okay. That is the main ones that I need. Now I can be picky. That is a rise. What is a rise? Can somebody tell me what in this context a rise is? Is it like a handrail? It doesn't seem like it's a handrail. But handrail is what I wanted. Okay. So. Oh, go away. Forever. I know I'm working at night, but could you please? No? How do you work? How? Monkey wrench. Monkey wrench. This. I need... No. I need the one with the one side missing, and then I need to rotate it this way and stick a handrail on. Ah. Okay. So that means for these ones, I actually want... Whoops. I'm just sitting there rotating it. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, boop, boop. A rise is a handrail of sort. It does have a screw pump, but it doesn't actually do what you think. It just moves liquid from one place to another. Okay. So that was 2 different conversations. Should I start the handrail earlier? I think I should. So put the... And it's like, yeah. It's like Stanislav. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna freeze to death. Also going to die of hydration loss. Okay. Have to heat myself up, but that looks nice from here. Looks like a proper handrail. Yeah, Serious Creeper says, ranged pumps is on 111.2, but would be cooler if there was a more low-tech pump that fits with the BWM embers, etc. There is, sort of. No, there's not. Not right now. What I was thinking of is what's coming to this pack when it's available is immersive engineering. And immersive engineering has a more low-tech looking pump. It certainly fits this image a lot better than, say, ranged pumps does. So, however, as was discussed earlier, it may be necessary in order to do that earlier by putting range pumps in the pack. Just for the interim. There's a couple of temporary mods in here. Until MathGeek's Tomb of Many Graves came out, I had the gravestone mod in here, for example. And wearable backpacks is technically temporary. It will be replaced with iron backpacks once that is for 1.11.10. Why is multi-hotbar OP? Oh, a different multi-hotbar. Okay. Not the... Well, we did have dual hotbar, but multi-hotbar is different. I thought you meant the one that's in Quark now. Oh, you can in Quark. Look at this. Once I figure out the control, let's go down to Quark. Quark. What? Where'd Quark go? Here. Change hotbar X. Here's all my things. Well, it's raining again. Now, this is a question that I had. Does this... So, what I was thinking is, the rain tank definitely seems like it has to. But what I was thinking with this one is I was wondering if it was put down during the rain. Is that when it gets buggy? Kiwi, what is Andromeda? Is this an in-joke? Or is this an actual mod? Am I missing the joke here? Blue has not started on the port yet. It's just that I know he absolutely intends to port. Oh, you're behind me. Somehow you're burning? Somehow you're burning in the rain. I did it again. This one. That's what I want. Okay. Okay. And then this one. May as well continue having rails. I think I missed it. This one. There we go. And then I'm going to need rails either side on this one. So... Oh, you can only have rails on one side, huh? I suppose that makes sense, otherwise it would be too small for Steve to walk up. Maybe I should make this ramp too wide instead, huh? I don't know, I like the one ramp path thing. It looks more, I don't know, tricky. If you've ever gone on long treks in national parks and things, whenever there's actually like a structure for this sort of thing, it's usually, you know, ramshackle like this, rather than being nice and stuff. Oh! So... Chat has said that hopefully immersive engineering comes out for 1.11.2 before Mass Effect Andromeda drops, because Blue Sunrise will likely be playing Mass Effect Andromeda and not porting immersive engineering. Okay, we are out of handrail. I kinda... I like this, but I don't like having the side. So there, I mean, you have the handrail, so you are safe, sure, but it's still like, ugh. Yeah, well, there is a lot of stuff to deal with the port for immersive engineering, isn't there? Like, there's a lot of item stack stuff, particularly he has to deal with. Amongst others. More handrails. Hi, Mizanix. I will get used to this. Keep turning things. We want you. And then we want you. And you again. And then I think we would want this. And then this and this. Oh, hang on. I've done this wrong. And I want this and this. And then this forever. Okay, so that does left, that does right, and if you go down the middle, you get the big one. I'm going to cut these all down. Learning a mod. Down the middle. And get basic support frames. And put them in like this. Yeah. Now I wonder, there's no other fashion for them. You can rotate them, but that's it. I was hoping for a support frame which I could make diagonally, but there is not, but that is fine. So, from here, where do we need to go? Kind of need to go this way a little bit, and I think we will go up to here, turn right, and then go left. So then we do this. And we get you. Then we have a tree in our face. Oh, that's a bigger tree than I thought it was. Well, I also know that looking at that tree, that's going to be a recurrent complex tree, so I need to get to the top of this tree and do some very boring work. Because the issue with recurrent complex trees at the moment, and I explained this earlier, is that the leaves do not decay intentionally due to the fact that their leaf distribution is... Oh, wait a minute, that one did decay. What the heck? Some do, some don't. Depends on the kind of tree. I was gonna say some have leaves which are too complex and would decay if left alone. But that does not seem to always be the case. Maybe there is a buggy tree in particular, which is the bent tree, and I'll point out the bent tree once I get to the bottom. You know, what's keeping you up? Nothing. How was item zoom in practice? Not too distracting. It was at first, because of all this going on, but soon enough you tune it out just like anything else, until you actually need it. Make sense? So at first it can very much be like, whoa, that's huge and in my face, but also you can turn it off, right? And only turn it on when you need to. Depends on the kind of person you are, really. Like, are you going to be the kind of person that turns it off and leaves it off and turns it on when you need it? Or are you going to be like me and just learn to live with it? And eventually it stops distracting you. Get on out of here, you. What the heck is going on here, though? Like, what is keeping these up? Nothing. It's because they were connected to you. Get out of here, random tree. You as well. You're causing leaves to stick. Right. More wood. This is the most wood I've ever had so far. All through the process of getting my national park walkways up and running. It gets in the way of a nice feature I was hoping for JEI, says Atomic Plum. Well, it could be one of those things where it's up to the user, right? Atomic Plum, you could, if somebody doesn't want... Oh, I have more wooden floor than I thought I did. If somebody doesn't want item zoom, they don't have to have item zoom, and instead can have tabs, saved items. But maybe some stuff can be worked out too, where you can swap back and forth between them. Maybe if you press... Maybe automatically if you do Shift Z, right, here's on. If you do Shift Z, it replaces it with the item things. I am freezing to death. This is not going well. There was no down arrow when I reached the fire down here. Oh, I mean up arrow, but there it was. Clean water canteen. Yay. So a clean water canteen is just like a dirty water canteen. It has as many uses and refills as much thirst as a dirty water canteen, except it doesn't have a chance for the thirsty buff. Well, there goes that rain that you were saying was lasting so long. We're getting closer to winter. If I'm having temperature problems now, I'm really going to have to hunt down some sheep and get some new wool clothing. Hang on a moment. I need to check on something.